Turning now to our continued coverage of the North Dakota-Minnesota Honor Flight, wrapping up a three-day trip in Washington, D.C. Valley News Team's Adam Shalafu has been sharing the special experience with more than 100 veterans. He joins us now from Baltimore.
Thanks very much, Courtney. Yeah, we're at Fort McHenry. Now, this is the fort that was defended back in 1814, the Battle of Baltimore, that was the inspiration for Francis Scott Key's words that eventually became the national anthem. And then 210 years later, just this summer, we're honoring other heroes with the North Dakota-Minnesota Honor Flight. And some of those heroes weren't able to make the trip because they passed away before they were able to get off that waiting list and onto those airplanes. So 102 veterans making the trip this year. And let me tell you a little bit about one of the ones who wasn't able to make that, and that's Henry Bud Lundberg. He was Minnesota Army National Guard, North Dakota National Guard. Bud, a proud lifelong resident of Hitterdal, Minnesota, joined the Army National Guard in 1956, and he was remembered today by his brother-in-law at the ceremony at the Korean Memorial. Here's what his brother-in-law had to say about his lost loved one.
Oh, it means just so much. And Lorraine, my wife, they are so close as far as the family goes. It means just so much. And I was so surprised. We got on the plane and the second guy they honored was him.
And that's one of many emotional stories that we got to hear and look forward to sharing further this week. What an amazing trip it has been. And the trip comes to an end tonight as we fly into Hector International Airport, and that plane will land around 7 p.m. And so if you would like to welcome the veterans back at Hector, I'm sure your presence will be welcomed by the veterans. For now, in Baltimore, Maryland, Adam Shalafu, Valley News Live.
As Adam mentioned, our veterans are expected to arrive at Hector Airport in Fargo around 7 o'clock tonight. You are invited to help welcome them home. We've had veterans tell us it's their favorite part of the trip. If you can't make it, you can look for coverage right here on Valley News Live at 10.